Drawing from the insights of 132 young leaders across India, Sierra Leone, and Zimbabwe, and also 300 young people who attended the Women Deliver conference, as well as our youth-led research reports, we invite you to build a new era of global development. And this is an era that's grounded in mutual respect and shared expertise. Here are the top 5 recommendations that we have for decision makers that are convening at the Global Partnerships Conference in London. Number 1 is to recognize youths as active decision makers and co-creators, and to just harness community expertise in order to ensure that every project is rooted in local reality. Stop treating us as passive beneficiaries or as symbolic guests. Now, programs that are designed in distant capitals often fail local realities, and we demand genuine co-creation from setting budgets to final evaluations. And this means shifting resources directly to youth-led organizations that hold the local trust and the lived expertise that outsiders simply do not have. Second is the transition to patient capital with minimum 5-year commitments in order to allow local organizations to move out of survival mode and actually build lasting institutional change. Short-term 12-month grants keep us in survival mode. Now we need minimum 5-year commitments to actually shift social norms and build local institutions. We must bypass elite gatekeepers and funnel patient capital directly into youth-led agribusiness, renewable energy, and digital innovation. The third is practice authentic participation. Now we can strengthen global governance by institutionalizing binding youth rights for youth organizations, which is actively going to make them move from advisory roles to genuine shared leadership. Attendance surely is not influence. We are tired of marking the register in meetings where we have no power, and we need binding voting rights on boards and funding committees. We are calling for 360 accountability, where donors are as accountable to the communities they serve as they are to their own boards. The fourth is to advance connectivity as a universal human right. Now we want tech giant and global partners to promote transparent and explainable AI, ensuring that decisions that are regarding health, loans, and employment are made using data that truly represents the global south. Internet is not a luxury. It is essential infrastructure, and we demand affordable access and an end to black box AI. Global South communities cannot be governed by biased algorithms that they did not help build, and we need to move from being passive tech consumers to active digital creators protected from surveillance and harassment. The fifth is implementing the direct-to-girl pipelines and establishing binding mandates for 50% female representation in all global decision-making bodies. Gender equality isn't a checkbox but a prerequisite, and we demand a 50% representation mandate in all leadership spaces, backed by consequences for non-compliance. We need direct-to-girl funding that bypasses bureaucracy to support feminist movements and grassroots leaders who are already doing the work. Yes, we are ready to work as equal partners to build a future that's defined by transparency, impact, and a shared success.